They say you can't buy happiness, but if you buy the best wireless gaming headset you can get up from your chair and make a cup of coffee without interrupting your tunes. If that isn't happiness, I don't know what is. But what do we look for in a killer wireless headset? To us, the features that matter for PC gaming include great battery life, flawless wireless connectivity, excellent audio, and, of course, a great price. The Kraken Ultimate looks like a typical Razer gaming headset, identifiable by its large, circular ear cups. The entire headset is black, with black plastic on the ear cups, black anodized metal on the struts and headband, and black faux leather and fabric on the headband and ear pad padding. The only hint of color appears when you plug it in. The Razer logo on the back of each ear cup lights up, and can be programmed with multiple colorful lighting effects through the Razer Synapse software. The ear pads are large, soft circles of a cooling gel that feels soft and springy like memory foam, but doesn't build up heat as easily. The sides of each ear cup are faux leather, while the surface that makes contact with the side of your head and ears is a more breathable fabric. The headband is padded lightly, with a faux leather wrapping on the top and a mesh fabric on the bottom where it touches your scalp. Because the ear pads are so large, they sit comfortably against the sides of your head and around even large ears, and keep the headband from resting too heavily. The result is a slightly bulky but light and breathable design that can be worn for long periods of time. The left ear cup holds the boom microphone and all controls and connections. The headset connects to any PC through a 4.3-foot fabric-wrapped cable hardwired to the bottom of the left ear cup, terminating in a USB-A plug. A volume wheel sits on the back of the side of the ear cup, with an indicator light and THX spatial audio button above it. The boom microphone is a thin, cylindrical capsule mounted on a flexible black arm that slides completely into the ear cup when not in use. The capsule itself serves as a mute button for the microphone, muting your voice and making the tip of the mic glow red when you squeeze it. The MMX300 doesn't look like a gaming headset. It looks like a high-end pair of headphones with a boom mic attached. It's completely black, with large, round plastic ear cups mounted on anodized metal arms connected to the headband. The arms let the ear cups tilt up and down and pivot slightly left and right for a comfortable fit, but they don't fold inward for storage. The headband is generously padded and covered in leather, and you can remove the padding thanks to hook and loop fasteners that keep it in place. The ear pads are also large and plush, and covered in felt. The result is a comfortable, solid fit that you can wear for long periods. The left ear cup holds the boom microphone, a foam-covered capsule on a flexible metal arm. The arm is mounted on the back of the ear cup on a plastic disc that can rotate nearly 360 degrees and has firm click stops to set the arm position securely. A recessed 3.5mm port on the bottom of the left ear cup connects to either of the two included audio cables. This port can be a bit finicky, because the plugs on the two cables are meant to be clicked in securely, deep in the well holding the port. The plugs are surrounded by soft rubber, so the firm pressure needed to click them in feels a bit unnatural. If you don't push the plug in deep enough, you'll still get audio through the ear cups, but the microphone won't work. This is an easy fix, but you need to be aware of the issue. The MMX300 comes with a shorter cable for connecting the headset to a mobile device or game console and a longer cable for connecting to a PC or any other device. The shorter cable is 3.9 feet long and terminates in a 4-pole 3.5mm plug. An inline remote sits about a foot down from the ear cup and features a volume wheel and microphone mute switch. The longer cable is 8.2 feet long and terminates in two 3-pole 3.5mm plugs. It has its own inline remote, which provides the same function as the shorter cable's remote but works with the separate headphone and microphone connections. This is the first time we've seen an inline remote offered on the longer PC cable. Both cables are thick and sturdy. Physically, the latest A50 headset is nearly identical to the 2016 model. It's a solidly built pair of headphones with prominent pipe-shaped vertical aluminum supports that connect the large, rounded rectangular ear cups to the headband. The design is much more understated than the previous version, foregoing primary colors for anodized aluminum and settling on an almost entirely black color scheme, with gray accents on the PC/PlayStation 4 version and gold accents on the PC/Xbox One version. The boom microphone is permanently attached to the back of the left ear cup, and can flip up out of the way to automatically mute. All physical controls sit on the right ear cup, and include a volume wheel, an equalizer preset button, a Dolby surround sound button, and a power switch on the rear edge, as well as a game/voice mix rocker switch across the back panel. A micro USB port on the bottom of the right ear cup lets you charge the headset through a wired connection if you don't want to use the base station. Each ear pad features a generous amount of memory foam covered with breathable fabric, matched by padding on the underside of the headband. While the supports on the sides of the headset are aluminum, the rest of the headset is durable matte black plastic. The result is a light, comfortable fit you can wear for long play sessions. The base station is the biggest change between the latest A50 and the 2016 version. It's about 2/3 the size of the previous base station, and can be mistaken for a charging cradle. It's an inverted black plastic trapezoid measuring 4.8 inches wide and 3.3 inches deep, with large recesses equipped with charging contacts to hold the headset vertically. The indicator lights on the front of the base station are now located directly below the charging recesses, instead of to the right like they were on the wider 2016 model. The lights show the headset's current charge, whether it's set to PC or console mode, whether Dolby simulated surround sound is enabled, and which of 3 equalizer presets are currently on. The GSP 670 is distinctly larger and bulkier than the GSP 370, building on that headset's design with a more rugged, sci-fi military aesthetic. Large gray ear cups attached to the headband with skeletal metal arms that provide some pivot and flex thanks to 2 hinges. The oval ear pads are big and filled with soft memory foam, wrapped along the sides with faux leather and across the top with a softer, suede-like material. The underside of the headband is more lightly padded and covered with a mesh fabric. 2 plastic sliders across the top of the headband let you adjust how the headset sits on your scalp by distributing the weight more toward the sides or the center. While the GSP 670 seems bulky at first, the generous ear padding and clever weight sliders ensure a comfortable fit that lets you wear the headset for long gaming and listening sessions. The back of each ear cup is dominated by some form of plastic circle. The left cup has a smooth plastic circle on which the large, chunky boom microphone is mounted to easily flip up and down, while the right cup has a ridged circle that serves as a combination power switch and volume dial. Turning the dial slightly from its leftmost position powers on the headset, after which you can keep turning it to increase the volume. It's much stiffer than the GSP 370's volume dial, and offers little feedback as to whether you're about to turn the headset off, or just turn the volume down. The bottom edge of the left ear cup holds the micro USB port for charging, along with a status LED and a Bluetooth pairing slider. A chat volume dial can be found on the bottom edge of the right ear cup, along with a programmable smart button that switches between equalizer presets by default. The GSP 670 can work through 3 different types of connections. The included wireless USB dongle lets you listen and talk through your PC or PlayStation 4. You can also connect the headset directly to either device with the included USB to micro USB cable. Finally, you can use Bluetooth to connect the headset to your phone or any other Bluetooth device. The headset doesn't have a 3.5mm connection option. The Arctis Pro wireless headset is nearly identical to the wired Arctis Pro Plus Game DAC, but equipped with a battery and Bluetooth controls, and lacking colored lighting. It's understated and black, with slightly rubberized plastic ear cups. Soft, breathable fabric-covered ear pads easily fit over most ears, and a black anodized metal headband holds each ear cup on a nearly quarter-circle arm that lets them fold flat and pivot slightly vertically. An elastic strap runs along the length of the headband, providing adjustable suspension that lifts the headset off of the scalp. This lets it fit comfortably over even large heads for fairly long periods of time. It's much more understated than the anodized colored aluminum piping of the Astro Gaming A50, and we find the suspension on the headband a bit more comfortable to wear than standard headband padding. The left ear cup holds most of the headset's controls and connectors along its edge. Starting on the back and working downward, there's a microphone mute button, a clickable multi-purpose volume wheel, a connector for the included headset cable, a 3.5mm pass-through to let other users hear the audio going through the headset, a micro USB port for charging, and a boom mic that stays retracted inside the ear cup when not in use. The right ear cup features just 2 buttons, power and Bluetooth, on the bottom edge, along with indicator lights for both. The back panel of each ear cup is attached by magnets, and pulls off easily. The left ear cup panel hides a geometric design and nothing of mechanical use, but the right ear cup panel covers the battery compartment. The Arctis Pro Wireless is designed for use with a PC or PlayStation 4, using the transmitter either connected through USB for a PC, or through both USB and optical audio for a PS4. The PS4 Slim doesn't have an optical audio output, but the optical audio output from your TV will work just as well. If your TV doesn't have an optical audio output, this headset isn't suitable for console gaming. You can also use the headset on its own over Bluetooth, by powering it on and holding the Bluetooth button down until it flashes. It can handle audio sent simultaneously both by the transmitter and the connected Bluetooth device, so you can keep your phone on hand while gaming. It also works standalone without the transmitter in Bluetooth mode, or wired with the included cable.